Hey, good morning, folks. It is Tuesday, the 2nd of August. Hope everyone's doing all right. A bit of a quiet day yesterday, actually, but to be fair, we had pretty clear-cut price action. So, as I mentioned yesterday, I wanted to see this level hold. We haven't gotten there yet, so chances are we might be looking at this area here to get tested before bulls can potentially, pile back on, though all eyes will be on the main event, the main sort of risk driver for the day, and that is Nancy Pelosi heading to Taiwan. So her flight is due to leave afternoon in the US, this afternoon in the US. So that's way later during the evening times in Europe. But what makes this so what makes this a macro event right now is because, well, number one, tensions have been rising. At the same time, the idea was that, okay, for us to sort of like fix things, with the whole demand thing, and then, we had a pretty hard time with semiconductors and all these things, right? So wanting to sort of repair that relationship, but her heading to Taiwan right now is just, going to increase tensions. And speaking of raising tensions, I mean, basically the Politburo in China literally just said, and one of the high-ranking officials literally just said, well, if she does visit Taiwan, then we will react in a sort of like what do you call it? It's like an eye for an eye sort of matter. It really just they're just saying like, no, you can't, don't do that. So it's a bit tit for tat. It's a bit of a tough old situation going over there, but that risk is pretty much priced in. So China equities overnight really took a hit on this. Uh, that is speaking about S&P futures, but what really took a toll was this guy over here, crude oil. So we're about $4 down on the day. Number one, I mean, we had some pretty decent numbers from the ISM, so it slowed slower than expected. Like it wasn't a great number, but it slowed slower than expected, which is in a way like a positive note, given we had global PMIs, manufacturing PMIs didn't come through really, really pretty. Um, but and rising tensions with China adding fuel to the fire, pun intended. Another thing is that, well, we have OPEC Plus tomorrow, and right now they haven't really budged. Every time we thought they were going to sort of budge on the supply increase, but that hasn't happened. And a part of that is, market saying is like they don't really have the capacity to do it. So if that is the case, then supply will remain tight. So it alleviates sort of like the pressure from either side. But if there's any rumors that they might actually increase production or increase the basically barrels they're going to put on the market, by I would think 200 to 300,000 extra, that would uh, that would actually I feel like we might actually go back to these prior lows. We're going sub 90. That's for sure. That's one. But unless they say, oh no, uh, we can't meet capacity, we're actually short. If they give any inclination that they might not be able to hit those quotas going forward, then yeah, this market might actually stabilize. Will crude just jump and fly? I don't think so. The demand outlook situation is still um, an issue right here. So we will see some stabilizing. Will crude fall off the face of the earth? No. Will it fly and make a new high for the year? Trades 120 on that same day? I highly doubt that. So that's one. Aussie dollar, just took a fair bit off. Is this move concerted? Is it, does it make sense? buy the rumor, sell the fact. So we were kind of expecting the 50 basis point hike, and it happened. So now trade is pretty much just like taking, but they didn't give much in their guidance. So there's a lot of uncertainty in terms of like how many hikes we will be seeing further. But for the time being, I would think like the 69,000 handle to the seven, and I do I do think we should be going back trading within this massive sort of like April to basically July or July range here. So the low, I would like to see the low of this double bottom here hold. If we do go for the test, but I might not get there today or anytime this week. I would think, we hold this trend line over here and then continue on. With at the same time, it's kind of hard to tell as well because for the Aussie to sort of like propel forwards, we might need to see this monster over here break the support trend line and trade below 105s. And will that happen? Very slim chance. And as I said yesterday, that is a very strong level and a level that needs to be held. Like if you were long here, it stops probably 104, 504s. That's like the lowest it can get before then bulls should try and support the market. Gold as well, having a good day today. I would think we are going for that double bottom 2022 prior double bottom test over there, um, due to the tensions in China. But I don't think it's going to happen that Pelosi doesn't actually get there, doesn't actually go to Taiwan. I think she will, but it's just a matter of like when China retaliates, how severe um, is the retaliation? So I hope that was useful. Any questions at all, just hit me up in the comments, Discord room. Have a great session ahead. This is Reid with the Daily Briefing. Cheers.